Alright, welcome back to this tutorial. My name is Abiodun Balangiwa, and in this tutorial we'll be creating a flyer design with PIXELLAB. So in this tutorial I've already bring in all the necessary resources we'll be needing for this design. So I've brought in the logo, I've brought in the design resources we'll be using, the background and the everything we will need easy already. So what we need to do is to first hide all tools so that we won't get confused while doing it. Okay, so now the next thing, as I said from the first video I did, was that before you start any design, make sure you post your design in a size. Alright, so the size should be 723 pixel by 910. Alright, so which is 723 by 910. So this is the size we'll be using for this design. Alright, so now the next thing we'll do now is to start our design. Okay, and just as I've said, after you put your work in a size, make sure you save it. Make sure you save it so that there won't be any issue while you're working on it. Alright, so let's try to save it. Alright, so we've saved it. The next thing is to start with our designing. So I went to hide our background. This background was downloaded from Pinterest. And the next thing we'll do is to reduce the opacity because it is too bright for what we want to use it for. So we have to do what to reduce the opacity. Remember, I mentioned it in the introduction video I did. So reduce the opacity, let's say to 50. Alright, so now let's try to centralize it in a relative. Right, so I think this is better. So the next thing we'll do is to lock it. First, we might still come back to it to come and adjust, but then for now it is okay. Now the next thing is to bring in our image, the image you want to use. Right, so I think the images are under the background, so we just have to drag it up. Or just come here, click on this icon here, click on this icon here. Yeah, let's see it. So just come there. Just come there. Let's come there and bring it to the top, right? Okay, so we want this already. Now I'm trying to adjust. This images was generated with ChatGPT. I needed an image of foodstuff. So when I went to I went online to get some images, but I couldn't get the exact images I need. So I just have to use my head and go to ChatGPT. That's one of the things I always say, that as a creative designer, as a creative person, someone that wishes to have a ground on this online space, you should not allow ChatGPT or any AI tools to take your place. Instead, they should ease your work. You should learn how to use them smarter instead of them to take your career. Okay, so let's proceed. After I've downloaded this, so I want to reset this to make sure I get what I want. So I want to get adjust. Right, so in the next thing now, you want to create something that you see where I go into. Right, I want to shape. When I need shape, I go to shape. So you click on the shape and you can adjust the ratio. You can make it 0 and you adjust like this. So I adjust 0 to let's say to 12. 12 is okay. So let's adjust. So I needed a background that will a background that will act as a light effect, as a lightning from the right side to the product. So that's what I need. So the only thing I can just do is to do what? Draw the box and come to gradient. Okay, so when I come to gradient, if the color you want is not in this gradient template, so just do what? Click this plus icon, then try to set it to what you want. You can put it in horizontal form, in a vertical form. You can use the center this thing, right? So you can use this, you can use this, either anyone you want as a creative select. Alright, so I want this is what I want. So the next thing I will do is come here, change this to white, right? And here I will reduce this to entire 0 opacity, right? So I'm not trying to adjust this because of what I want it for. Okay, can you see? Alright, so now I press OK. Can you see it now? So this is what I want. I want the light effect to reflect, like to show from the right down to the side. So I think the right side is kind of too wide, so I can reduce this to just to make to create a sense of balance, right? So as you can see here now, let me reduce a little bit. Alright, I think this is fair enough, so I can just enlarge it a little bit, then I want to add a shadow. I need a shadow to create a kind of frame, to create a frame on the edge, just like a box, right? So now I want the shadow to be in the gradient form also, so I can use this. Let's try to create our custom yeah, so I want this to be an off-white, not a plain white, right? So if I want more gradient, I can just click on the plus icon here and just try to blend it with plus icon. I can change this to like ash color. So alright, just here, then I'll press OK. So I want the gradient to be in the other side, another way around. I want it to be another way around, so I just do this one. Alright, so this is what I want, and I've created it already. So I just have to, let me increase the opacity a little bit, the stroke rather. A little bit, yes. So this is what I want. Now I want to, let's go to the box at the lower side. Let's go to the box at the lower side. So here I also want a gradient for this side too, but I want it to be in green color. I want it in green. So I'll just come here. I think there's green on the, yeah, we just pick the green from here. Can you see it? So I just click on this icon here, go to where you want to pick, and just pick it at once, right? So that's that. Let me adjust the green a little bit. Okay, so and I also want this to be the light version of the green. This can just be, let's use this, yeah. So this is, I want it a little bit darker. Alright, so let me add a stroke to it also. I need a stroke on it. Let me add a stroke. Then I will use the same outline we used the other time. Alright, so let me try to increase this a little bit. Alright, this is better. So I want to adjust the product under the frame, so I can just lock the dots. It won't be moving up and down. So if I try to unlock it, it will be moving, but if I lock it, there won't be any movement there. So I'm just try to replace to place this very well again. Right, so that's that. The next thing to do is unlock our middle here. Right, and place it very well. Place it like it was there initially. So the concentrate of this and here, let me show you. So this and here, you need to be very cautious there. So make sure it fits very well, so that there won't be any sign. Alright, so okay, so I will have to let me lock this so there won't be any movement. Let me lock this also. Let me try to adjust this. So I want to centralize it. Okay, so let me unlock this. So we can increase this a little bit. Alright, okay, so let's do this a little bit. Okay, so then I need this. Around this. Alright, so let's bring this up here. I don't want, but there's something you should be very cautious of. This hand here, this hand here is blocking already. This hand here, this hand is blocking, so we need to bring it up. Let's bring it up back. When you come back, come to your mask tool. The mask tool on it, click on the movement, the shape, let's move it. This is what we want. Yeah, this is what we want. Alright, so what we need to do is just close this a little bit. Right, then let's bring in our logo. A bit small. Alright, so the next thing we need is or something wherever the hand can point to. Where the hand can point to. Right. So let me use the gradient color. Alright, so this the gradient. Yeah, let's focus on the as you see it. So this is what I want. Right. So let's copy it and go down here. Copy and go down. Okay. So let's name this name this. But it can't be white. So I need a different color. Font color. So this one, the big one. So next thing to do is add some text to it. I already have my text, so I just have to copy and paste it. And we'll change the font. I will be explaining how to install a font. This is something simple. Now this thing I want to put it a little bit. Let's make it put. Concise to just rotate it. So we're going there to be changing the color again. Use it. Then we can leave this as it is. Copy this and come here. Let's use this so. Change this color. This is a green color. This works. So just add a shadow to this. See the opacity. Okay. Use the glowiness. Can you see it? You can see it. Use the glowiness. Alright, so next thing we need to do is add something here. We need to make this happen here reflect. Something here. You see it's having a different color. So we need to blow it. That's something else. Alright, and we need background. It's like very easy, very soft and very neat. Into that. Very soft and very neat. Just have to come in and give it a green color. And before then, this background here will not allow it to show. Shadow here, don't allow it to show. So come here. Let's do something. Let's create a variance. Let's do something. Now let's change this to white. Okay. Yeah, come with these colors. Make this like this. Okay. Black buttons. Let's put something. putting this at the top one. On top of it. Okay. Alright. So going up. The next thing you will do is come here, open your text. Or just copy, since you are using this font, just copy it and add contacts. So I need something like a small box to show. Then just add a little bit outline. Alright, open this board. This one's to the front. So let's measure this thing to send to this ruler. Now we can know the center. Let's put it to 10 by 10. So just a ruler so that we can see if our alignment is straight or not. And let's make sure this. Okay, so that's what I'm working. Number. So the number we put. Let's move the number we put. Alright. You see that? But just to make sure that there's this alignment, if you check this, let's come here. If you check here, you see that we have 1, 2, 3, right? We have 1, 2, 3, right? So it means that if there's a 3 space here, 3 box here, and there's 3 box here, so your text must fit in between from here to this side, and it should not pass it. I hope you understand it. So we have to do something again. Let's make sure we are right. So let's make it 12. Okay, so now let's check again. If we have 1, 2, 3, right? And we have 1, 2, 3. So it means from here to this place is where our design should be, right? So now let's put something. Let's try to adjust. Okay. Let's try to adjust. Okay. Let's just this. Alright, so let's change this to something like that. Right. I don't want to design to be monochromatic. Something soft. Let's make use of this. Okay, now we will change this to let's change this to nice. Let's after what? Let's check this again. So we have our this environment. Those two lights. We have a straight here too. So alright. So this thing, there's this edge in here. So let's cancel it out. Let's cancel it out. Let's lock these. Let's try to. That's what we need, right? This let's try to lock it. I'm probably gonna just leave it. If you don't want to lock it, you can decide to merge. If you want to merge it, if you merge it, there will be one. You can decide to merge it together. As you can see, it will not become one. Just in case, in some other cases, if you don't want to merge it, you can just click on the ledges and then come here. Come here and just merge it. Let's take this back. Alright. So now we need to do what? So we want to do this right. So let's try to just drag it down. Yeah. Getting the photos. Not good. So let's check if this still know that there's a mistake here. So we should make sure that it's perfect. You can add a shadow if you want to. Add the shadow, but make sure your shadow is not too good. It's not showing too much. And it can be on the left. Can be on the left. But make sure it is not showing too much. On the below. Okay. So I want this way. So let's check if on the top. Yeah, there's an issue here. This side there's an issue here. Message. So let's try to cut it again. Let's come here and pick your mask tool and adjust. And press OK. If you are not content, then just press this. Press OK. Good. So I think we are good now. Right. So this is our design. Can you see it now? This is our design. This is all can you see? So you want to decide to change to add little adjustments and we'll save. So make sure you save. Make sure you save it. That's that. So what we just need to do now is let's change this to little bit off. Good. I think this is better. This is better. Good. This is better. So this is in relation to this, do what to export it. Let's confirm. I'm feeling like this thing is not just set. Okay. So let's export it. So after you're done, the next thing to do is let's go to our Snapseed to edit it. In the final editing. Let's come here to detail and because this is like 10 into the sharpness. This is like 10. This is the difference. You want to just hold and leave. Come here. Can increase the contrast a little bit. Ambience. Shadow. So just add some shadow using this. So just add some shadows. Alright. So make sure you don't add saturation. Don't add saturation. You will spoil the quality. And add a little bit brightness. Which is too bright. Now let's check the difference. Can you see? So this from here, from this, from this. Can you see it? From this, from this, from this. I think this is better. So let's see. Alright, with this, we've come to the end of this tutorial. Thanks very much for sticking to the end, and the only way you can support me on this is by liking the video. Make sure to comment if you find anything valuable, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for sticking to the end. My name is Abiodun.